That was the religion?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was mostly Baptist, but it was just just Christian university.
Now, did you grow up in a religious family? Were your parents
Catholic?
Catholic.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So your parents were just like, we're unconcerned with the religion of your college.
I was just going to a school that had animation. I think they were ecstatic. I don't know how much they knew about the whole.
So
religious side
your
of it.
parents didn't foist religious university experience upon you. They were just like, Bryan, you go to school, do what you got to do.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they were definitely like, wanted me to always be that kid. Like, you get to home by a certain time and all that. So they were probably ecstatic that I was picking this place,
right.
but I'm just doing it because I want to make Jurassic Park 2 or whatever. I'm there for all the wrong reasons.
So did you ever have like big dreams? You're like, I'm gonna go to NYU, fucking, I'm like, I mean, why settle on a fucking religious university in Temple, Texas?
I didn't know it was. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was part of the fucking deal. I didn't know it was like this package, like religious deal or whatever. I was just going to a school for.
Because you found one that offered.
Yeah, that was really it, and that's fucking on me, I guess. But I didn't know it would affect my life as much as it did once I got there. I was just going for what it was.
Well, did you, I mean, it sounds like you, made some solid, friend contacts there.
Yeah.
So was there, a situation where, for, me, I kind of grew up in, a relatively small town.
Yeah.
And it's you just kind of have to find the weird there, and it's
That's
did you,
exactly
was
what
there,
happened.
an underground cool that,
Yeah, you found, the art kids and all that
Nice.
shit, and, the guys who were in bands, and, I mean, that was that's why I stayed. That was the only reason I stayed is... the two guys that I met that I moved down to Austin with, they were both, just co-best men in my way. They're a couple of my still best friends, and yeah, that was exactly it. You just found these people that you could actually relate with, that were, creative, interesting people and all that stuff.
Because it seems I think most people's general undergraduate college experience is going to be roughly the same. There's going to be a certain through line to it.
Yeah.
And it's you're always just going to find your own people, and it's probably going to be
Yeah.
harder in an environment like that.
Yeah.
But I bet that, you had, I bet that, what you winnowed out was, a more interesting set of people,
Yeah,
and probably it was, maybe a little harder to find them, but y'all had certainly a little more solidarity than,
Yeah, and certainly by the end of it, junior, definitely senior year, where you really have these established, good friends, and it's, it's like your small pocket.
Yeah.
But, where you just kind of, and then you just try to shut everything else out or whatever. It just sucks that it has to be that way, because then you're also shutting out, the university itself, and so then it was I didn't give a shit about what I was even, I wasn't learning or anything. I'm just, you're just kind of doing all that until you can kind of go back into your little space again.
And from an academic point of view, you're never going to get
your time.
Yeah, you're never going to get to take a class like feminism and porn like you can at UT.
Yeah, I took an intro to film studies, and there was no other
was
film
it all
studies
about
class.
Cameron films?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool because I got to watch movies, but I always thought it was funny there was an intro to film studies and then no other film studies class.
We just do the intro.
Yeah, we can just let you know that movies exist, and then